Welcome to the Value Proposition by the Fitness Business Podcast. I'm your host, Sarah Pellegrino. The Value Proposition was created specifically for industry suppliers to showcase the value that they bring to health club owners and operators beyond just their product and service. Today, we're going to be learning the value proposition for promoting recovery in your fitness facilities. We'll be speaking with the team at HydroMassage to learn about the health and recovery benefits to implementing HydroMassage lounges in your facility. Joining us today are three health club operators and owners that will share with us how they use HydroMassage in their facilities, what their members love most about it, and how they use HydroMassage to boost membership package upgrades. With us today we have Dan Kennedy, VP of Sales for HydroMassage, Allison Flatley, our expert on recovery, Annie Ostolasa, VP of Operations for Axiom Fitness in Boise, Idaho, Don Murphy, co-owner of Gold's Gym Newburgh and Middletown in New York, Spencer McDaniel, VP of ATC Fitness in Memphis, Tennessee. So Dan is going to start us off today with our 3 real minutes, or 3RM as we like to say here at the Fitness Business Podcast, to give us some insight on the basics of HydroMassage. So Dan, HydroMassage has been around for 30 years. Tell us more about why the company was founded and how the company has evolved over these years.
Thank you, Sarah. I appreciate you doing this. I'm really excited about it. I'm telling you. We started in 1989. Paul Lunter was our founder. Paul is now the founder and CEO, and now we have a new president, which is Kevin Conway. We've had 17 generations of product since 1989, which is crazy. But that's Paul Lunter. If anybody knows Paul, he is the guy that wants it perfect. So, and right now we have just evolved into a totally different company than we were in 1989. It's all about recovery. It's all about making money. Not that we didn't want to make money back then for folks, but right now it is our focus. And then now recovery has taken over as a major part of it.
So great. Thank you for that. Now, there are a lot of industries that can utilize HydroMassage as a solution for their business. So while today we're going to stick to fitness, what other industries does HydroMassage sell to?
Well, right now, college university market has become a major focus. Not really just because we focused on it. They've reached out to us. So we are a great fit for recovery for a lot of the athletic training and sports teams. But recreation has been such a great fit for us. So we've been getting a lot of colleges that have reached out for that. Multifamily has become massive for us, as well as hospitality. Corporations have really reached out to us. But with recovery taking over right now, I would have to say the number one spot would be pro teams. Baltimore Ravens have one facility that has 4. The Cowboys now have us, the Bears, the Browns, the 49ers, the Texans. It's great.
I love it. That's wonderful. Now, Dan, last question here to get us started. If someone is on a trade show floor and they ask you, why HydroMassage? What's your pitch?
Well, it's very easy. Actually, get them on it first. That's the first part of the pitch. Practice what you preach. We make sure our team gets our customers, which is Don and Spencer and Annie, of course. We make sure that their staff is getting people on Hydro first before they take a tour. That's going to help sell a membership. It's going to help sell a premium membership. And if they don't upgrade to Hydro, at least they have a better view of the club that they're taking a look at. That's the first step at a show. The second is talk about how much money they're going to make. And that is obviously the number one reason why they buy HydroMassage. Number 2 is recovery. That's our closer. So we'll talk about how much money they can make, $50,000. We have customers making up to $350,000 per club. It's amazing.
That's fantastic. All right, Dan, thank you for giving our listeners some background on the history of HydroMassage and teaching us about what industries you serve. Now we're going to get to the good stuff, right? Let's drill down on the specifics of HydroMassage models. So how many models do you sell? What's the latest one? What's the hot item that's flying off your shelf?
Well, that's an easy one again. It's actually our lounge. The lounge is the game changer. It's amazing. When I made the change to come over to join the HydroMassage team, that's what sold me. I knew that was coming. I cheated. I love the bed. The bed was great, but you had to have a private room for it. There's some vulnerability for folks. But when we're talking about the lounge is just, you could have it in the middle of a club with 3 or 4 of them facing a wall, and they feel like they're private and they're in a private area. So when the lounge came out, it's about 85% of our business right now. 15% is our bed. That was the biggest jump that we've made, and we've actually surpassed our first version of the lounge to come out with this 440X that we have, and that one is absolutely amazing. A lot of people think it looks like a Porsche. It's just easier to get on, easier to get off. You don't slide down on it. It's 7 inches longer on the massage, which is key, which is very key.
That's awesome. Now, for our listeners out there that have HydroMassage in their clubs or anyone that's tried them, I know that was personally one of my favorite parts of a trade show. After a few days standing on your feet, you get to go see the HydroMassage folks. So explain to us the science behind using water as a massage method. How does that all work?
Sure. Well, it's kind of interesting. Actually, the reason this product was made was because a gentleman had a bad back. So he loved how the showers felt and said, man, if I could transform this shower into a HydroMassage bed, I got something. Well, that's what was done. And that's how we've evolved from the first bed that was made. And like I mentioned before, 17 generations later with products, we've now come out with this bulletproof product that's unbelievable. Now, we can't make claims. We can't say that it cures things. It's not something that we can do. At the beginning, it was on a track system that was very wide, and it went up your body evenly. You don't get wet. It's very, very easy. There's a barrier and a net and then a cover on it, so you never get wet. It's all self-contained as far as the water in the tub that we have. But what we've done to evolve is, instead of having it such a wide track, now we have body mapping. And that is really cool on our new lounge. So it'll go up your legs. It won't go wider than that. And then it widens out for your low back, mid back, up to your neck. And then it actually comes back in and it maps up your neck and your head. But then now it goes up through the neck and you don't hear that noise like you used to. It's amazing how we've evolved with that. And it's basically water that's jetting through into your back and neck, and it feels phenomenal. That's awesome.
Really cool. And now, Dan, is it a water pump? Is it just always putting new water in it? Are you changing the water every day? What's kind of the upkeep on these?
Great question. It's the same water. So we don't have to use outsourced water. 12 gallons of distilled water is what we use in our lounge, 30 gallons in our bed, and it's all reusable. So the jets are basically spitting it out like your shower.
That's wonderful. Thanks for sharing that. What I found super interesting on your website is that the level of customer service you all provide. So talk to us a little bit about that piece. So we've purchased the HydroMassage, it's installed. Now what happens?
I got to tell you, we are so proud of that part, Sarah, so I appreciate you bringing that up. We are the only vendor company in the world that monitors our units like we do. Our service is open 7 days a week. We monitor it 24/7. So if something's going wrong, we will troubleshoot it before an owner even knows that it's happened. It's amazing. With our team at corporate, it looks like the CIA. If customers have been to corporate, I know Spencer's been there and Annie's been there. Don soon hopefully will be there. It looks like the CIA. They've got TVs all up and they're monitoring HydroMassage lounges and beds all over the world. And they can pull it up and they can see in Middletown, New York, lounge number 3 is being used and doing it this way. We run reports off of it, because what if, somebody has 6 lounges, but 4 out of the 6 are being used all the time, and the 2 maybe are not being used as much. We got to tell the owner that so they can move these around. So we have to best support our customers, and we can do that from corporate. And one of the things too is when we're talking about 3 to 8 units per facility, there's a lot of HydroMassage out there. I mean, we have to support it. And, Paul Hunter doesn't sleep at night if things aren't going right. That is the God's honest truth. It's amazing. He is just a great guy, but he won't sleep. If something's wrong, he's got to get that fixed. And Choose Fitness is putting in 8 per facility. Voss is putting in 6. Planet is now putting in 4 to 6 units all over the country. I mean, look at here. Spencer's putting in 3 to 4. You've got Don that's got 3. Annie's got 3 per facility. It's just become the norm, and we have set the bar high, and we got to come through. We have to support them.
That's fabulous. Thanks so much for diving into that. I know that's really important from a club operator standpoint. So thank you. Awesome. Well, thank you, Dan, for providing so much background on HydroMassage as a company, explaining the products and just how it all works. I know that was very helpful for our listeners. So now it is my honor to introduce Ms. Allison Flatley, who is with us to give us a look into how club owners and operators can implement HydroMassage for recovery purposes. So Allison, talk to us about the importance of massage therapy and recovery, and how you see our industry starting to promote both massage therapy and recovery.
Well, thank you, Sarah, and thank you, Dan. I'll start with just saying massage has been in health clubs for years and years and years. I mean, it's been a common service in clubs. That in the past, massage was something that you said, I have to book a massage, I have to schedule an appointment, stop at the front desk, and the massage therapist had to be available. And it just became challenging, because if you're in a metropolitan area like I am, it takes about a week to get a massage therapist scheduled and booked. And then, of course, you forget. So the beauty of HydroMassage is it brings massage to the health club on demand. You can do it before your workout. You can do it after your workout. So it's an incredible way to recover after that workout. And wellness recovery are growing rapidly, and they've been growing over the last 10 years, more so than the health club market. Consumers are demanding recovery, and they're demanding wellness. They want to feel good. They're focused on self-care, and recovery and massage therapy fit within that kind of self-care, taking care of the whole person.
I love it. So important. So expand on that, Allison. Tell us, take it away. How does HydroMassage help members recover better?
Terrific. Well, the premise behind HydroMassage, and again, Dan nicely said that we don't make any medical claims, but with massage increases blood flow. So when you're increasing blood flow, you're sending blood to a certain area, and if you're doing a HydroMassage, you're sending blood to that area, which is reducing inflammation. And inflammation reduces, therefore there's less pain, there's less aches. It basically prepares your body for the next workout. So it's a great recovery tool for those after a workout to kind of prepare for the next.
That's awesome. Thank you for that. And is this something, I think you just answered it, but is this something that you're recommending after every workout, or how many days a week, and for how long?
Great question. Majority of people do it after a workout, so it's on their way out the door, which does 2 things for a club owner and an operator. Is if someone's stopping at the HydroMassage zone or the recovery center, recovery zone, they're ending their workout with a recovery session. Therefore, when they're leaving, that's the last thing they remember. So their farewell, we always talk about in the service industry that make sure it's a fond farewell. Well, if you've had a HydroMassage and walking out the door, you're thinking, wow, I loved my visit to the club, which is a very different than if you've done a high intensity workout and you're fatigued and you drag yourself out of the club. That's the last thing you remember. So if you stop at that recovery zone, have a recovery session, HydroMassage session, you walk away with that big smile on your face, which is so critical. There are a few people that like to do the HydroMassage before their workout because of that increased blood flow. And I find that talking to members that do it ahead of time, they're people that are big, heavy lifters, and they want to get their body really warm and really prepared for that heavy lift. So sometimes they'll do it ahead of time. But majority afterwards. I'm someone who loves to do it after my workout.
That's awesome. Thank you for that. Now, Allison, how does massage therapy help someone's mental health? So we're talking about they're leaving the club with this huge smile on their face, right? But it's a stressful time in our world right now. So are we linking or connecting any real mental health benefits to HydroMassage?
Well, I think the beauty of massage therapy and really most recovery tools is it reduces cortisol. And cortisol is that stress hormone that, when we're stressed is, elevated. And with massage, it lowers cortisol. So that's wonderful. And then also, if you look at the massage research, both serotonin and dopamine increases with massage. And those are kind of the happy hormones. So when you have lots of dopamine and lots of serotonin, you're feeling good and you're happy. So again, not direct research related to HydroMassage, but it's related to massage in general. If you look at some of the massage therapy, it talks about it reduces anxiety, reduces depression. It helps people sleep better.
So cool. Thank you. All right, Allison, last but not least, from our recovery specialist here, what are some fun and creative ways that you're seeing clients market the recovery piece? So not just a massage, but the recovery piece of HydroMassage.
Okay, terrific. Two great examples. One, I hope every club does, but it's with the personal trainers. So if I'm working with you, Sarah, we just do a personal training session and you finish your session and I say, Sarah, tremendous job, great job on those mobility exercises, great job on that lunge routine. You need a recovery session. Let me walk you over to the recovery zone, put a HydroMassage session. So it's a way that a personal trainer can use it with their clients as kind of a reward. Very simple, very easy. I hope all trainers are tapping into that because that can be done really regardless of the location. Another one of my favorite, and it's, we're coming up on October with this breast cancer month. With the lounges, you can adjust the lighting on them. So I visited a club last year in October, and they changed their lighting to pink because they were doing a lot of programming around breast cancer. And so anybody that had connected to breast cancer, was a survivor or had relatives, any connection to breast cancer, you had access to the recovery zone. You had access to the HydroMassage zone. They had sessions that month on nutrition and recovery, cancer and recovery, nutrition and recovery. So it really was baked into their entire programming. And so if you're a large club that does great programming, it's really just one more tool to engage your members and to engage your community and invite people in.
That is so cool. I love that. Thank you so much for sharing with us, Allison. Well, Fitness Business Podcast family, it's time to turn the microphone over to our panel of club owner and operator guests today to hear how they leverage HydroMassage in their facilities. So Don, I'm coming to you. Tell our listeners briefly about your two clubs. Let's hear a little bit about your average monthly price point and member volume. How many people are you serving in your community?
Yeah, thanks, Sarah. Thanks, everyone. It's great to be here. So we have two clubs, but we brought HydroMassage into our new location, which opened just over a year ago. So we have it in Middletown. Our membership prices range anywhere from, say, $34.99 a month to $49.99 a month. And in that mix, we have students, seniors, normal adults, civil servants, so on and so forth. And we bundled the HydroMassage into our memberships in a way that the normal adult member is paying an upcharge of $10 a month to have unlimited use of HydroMassage. If they were a student or a senior, we made it $5. And I can tell you that it was instant return on investment. You know, and I think that's what gym owners are looking for today, especially in this pandemic era. You know, there's not a lot of money to be spent in a lot of gyms right now. So it's really like, okay, if I'm going to spend money, I need to spend it wisely so that I can enhance my ancillary revenue and try to get more money per member. This happens instantly. And I know from my own experience, I've known Dan for a while, and I have seen HydroMassage through the years. And I was never that attracted to it until they developed the lounge chair. When I sat in the lounge chair, for me, that was a game changer, because it's not, you don't feel vulnerable. You feel like VIP treatment in that lounge chair. And that goes a long way with the members. But also it was, you know, it was kind of the shock of the sticker price. It's kind of like, whoa, you know, that's quite a bit of money for a HydroMassage lounge chair. But when you do the math and you realize the instant return on the investment, it just becomes a no-brainer. So I can tell you that with our Middletown location, where here currently, this is as of the end of August, we just got reopened. And as many operators know, we're dealing with a lot of cancellations and freezes, and this still trying to navigate the waters as to where, okay, how many members do we actually have right now? But it's at the end of August, we had a member count of about 3,418 in our facility, of which about 1,000 of them have done the upgrade. Now, if you do the math across the board between the $5 from the students and the seniors and the $10 for the normal adults, maybe average it out to $8 or $8.50, you're talking about $8,000 to $8,500 a month because of these 3 HydroMassage beds. And so, like I said, you look at, okay, what did I actually have to spend? And if I financed it, what was the monthly amount I'm spending? You're just blowing it out of the water. So it's, from a business perspective, this is a no-brainer. And I do think there's 3 things, or there's 2 things. It's obviously the recovery aspect is huge, as Allison's been speaking about. It's people are realizing how important recovery is. And this is giving you the ability to scale the concept of recovery in a very, call it, luxurious way. The members feel like, wow, this is VIP recovery right here, you know, and they're kicked back in their lounge chair. But then it's also, I think, more important than ever with what we're dealing with in society, stress management. There's a relaxation component when it comes to stress and relieving stress that you can just take, even if it's 10 minutes. You know, we're set up for a 10-minute massage in our chairs, and that 10 minutes of just, you know, some deep breathing, close your eyes, relax, have that massage, you walk out of here a different person. And there's a lot of value in that.
That's awesome. Thank you. So, I mean, talk about the value proposition, Dan. I think Don just brought that one home for us. We're halfway through.
He did.
I love it. All right. Now, Don, I've been to Gold's Gym Middletown, and I've seen the beautiful space that you created around HydroMassage. So tell our listeners and viewers just your mindset there and the thinking behind creating this beautiful space that members would want to be in.
Yeah, so when I after speaking with Dan, one of the most important things for me was the setup for it, because I had seen it in other locations where it was kind of like in the back corner of the gym behind a closed door, no windows, and it just said, massage room. And you had no idea what was back there. And those owners would often say, yeah, we bought that thing. It didn't really work, And so in speaking with Dan, it was kind of like, well, no, they've learned through the years. You have to set up the space in a way that people walk by and go, wow, I want to be in there. And so you have kind of this luxurious private room with windows from the outside that people can see in. We've got 3 beautiful flat screen TVs in front of each of our beds. They're distance about 6 feet, 7 feet apart, and it's in a high traffic area. So it's kind of like at the crossroads of our gym where everybody's got to walk by this certain area. They're walking by that room, and very often they're seeing all 3 beds or 3 chairs being used. Sometimes there's a couple of people waiting to get in. It's kind of like, what are you guys waiting for? It's like, well, I'm waiting for my massage. So it's highly visible, very nice setting, in a space that people want to be in. It's kind of like that VIP lounge that people want to pay for.
Absolutely, it sure is. Don, have you seen a certain age group just flock to HydroMassage, or has it been pretty evenly spread amongst your members?
Evenly spread. I'm amazed. It's all demographics, from students to seniors, everybody in between. They're all using it. And even our staff. And even, this is important too, from an onboarding perspective, when we have new members or new prospects come into the club who are interested in membership, quite often our fitness consultants are busy with other people. Rather than have them wait for somebody to come and service them, we say, while you're waiting, we'd like to give you a complimentary massage. Come on into our recovery lounge. And they put them on the lounge chair. So their first experience while waiting for membership information is they're getting a 10-minute massage and like this VIP treatment. And so you can imagine what that does from a membership sales perspective. So not only are they going for the HydroMassage, we're also selling a membership at the same time, because first impressions are everything.
Well, that's so great, especially if you're going to ask people to upgrade and they've never tried it. You're
exactly
that is the problem.
Exactly. And all members are provided with a 1-week complimentary HydroMassage code. So they get this 1-week code that expires after a week. And it's beautiful to see them say, keep me going with this. This is a no-brainer.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Have you ever seen, I don't know if this is a thing, but have you ever sold just a membership for HydroMassage? Is that an option or no?
Silver Sneakers, which is covered through their insurance plan. They're not paying membership dues to the gym.
Yep.
So they'll say, hey, we charge them $10 a month.
Perfect. Awesome. Yeah. Awesome. All right, Don. Now, I know it's been stressful times and New York is just opening back up, but I know you're the perfect person to answer this. Now that everybody's open post-COVID-19, living with COVID-19, what are some of the benefits in your eyes to this recovery tool? And just talk to us about what steps you all are taking from cleaning the lounges and just making sure that, if someone's listening and they're going, I'd love to get this lounge, but how do I clean it? Do I have the manpower to clean it? Talk to us about that.
Yeah. So we have sanitizing bottles at each one of the chairs. And we also have a mandate now where all of our members, when they check in, they're required to have their own cleaning towel. So while they're in the club, they have to be utilizing this cleaning towel. They're spraying the towel and they're cleaning and wiping everything that they utilize. So they have that. We also have gym wipes that are there. And so before and after getting on the lounge chair, they just wipe it down. And, nobody's balking at it. It's completely safe. It's sanitized. And I have to say, from a maintenance perspective, I've also been really impressed with, when you get something like this for the first time, you have this feeling, oh my God, I got all this water. It's probably going to evaporate. I'm going to have all of these maintenance things I got to worry about. It's been like no maintenance to run these things. Like, I received a reminder call after we had them for a year saying, you just got to swap out the 12 gallons of water you have in your chair. It was like, okay, that's it. That's all we got to do every year. And what Dan was talking about earlier, I kid you not, last week, we just got the beds online because we just reopened the gyms. And I walked by and I saw that one of the chairs was down. The screen was down. And I was like, I got to call HydroMassage. I put that on my list. And I came in the next day and it was running. And I went to my team and I said, who fixed the chair? And they're like, they must have done it. We didn't do anything. So like Dan was saying, they're monitoring your chairs and they're fixing them when you don't even realize it. It's just like having another maintenance person in the gym that's doing the work for you. So it's very, very valuable. The maintenance is practically nothing, and they're tracking and monitoring when you have problems.
And you're making more revenue, and it's making your members happy. Win, win, win.
And they're safe, and it's easy to sanitize.
I love it. Thanks so much, Don, for walking us through how you're leveraging HydroMassage in Gulch, Middletown. We really appreciate it.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. All right, Annie, tell us a little about Axiom Fitness. How many locations do you have? What's your price point? And how many members do you all serve?
Sure. Thanks for having me today, you guys. Axiom's located in Boise and Meridian, Idaho. We have 4 locations. Right now with COVID, we have 25,000 members. So I feel very fortunate to still have 25,000 members. Our price point, it starts at $19.99. Our average dues right now are $28. So that's where we're at.
Awesome. Amazing. Can you tell us a little bit about how long you've partnered with HydroMassage and just share how it's positively affected your business?
Yeah, we've been with HydroMassage for about 4 years, and we were late to it. We've been looking at them, and like everybody else is like, oh, do I want to pay that? Am I ready? It came time that we had to have it because it was so important. So we got 3 chairs, 3 lounges, and in each location, and we were one of the ones that go, oh, we probably should have had some more. But due to space, we have 3 in each one. And the business is, obviously, it's added to our dues. We could have another tier of a membership, which was amazing. And it helped us with retention. So, I mean, it's awesome. You have people now that come in just for hydro and not working out. So it's twofold for us.
Awesome. And Annie, do you, like just how Don did, do you mind sharing how much extra that is for the premium membership upgrade to use HydroMassage in your clubs?
Yeah, we do a couple things with it. If you're a current member, we take you up to from whatever you're paying to $31.95. So $31.95 is what our VIP membership is. We just ran a special as well, because we use it as a tool that the last week of last month, you could upgrade for $5. We got 213 of those at $5 a piece in 1 week.
There you go.
So it's easy.
There you go.
Yeah.
I love it. Now, Annie, Dan and I spoke about how you were introduced to HydroMassage through Rex Roundtables, and Rex is a friend of Fitness Business Podcast. So I'm just, I'm curious how, what were some of those discussions? I mean, was that really the tipping point that you're like, we have to have this? Did your roundtable just keep talking about it until you just couldn't say no?
It's the total FOMO of everything, right? Why am I missing out?
Only one without HydroMassage.
Yeah. Why does everybody else have it and I don't? And that's really true. Like, you guys need this now. So we're investing, and here's what we're doing. So FOMO gets it every time.
Easy. I love it. Awesome. Annie, can you speak to the onboarding process? So Dan brought it up in the beginning. He said it's a custom sales process. We're going to really, look at a lot of factors within your facility, make sure you get the right amount of lounges or beds, and make sure that's really a fit for your business. So talk to us about that and maybe how you thought through the design and where you were going to put the lounges in your facility.
Yeah, first and foremost, it was absolutely seamless. When you have equipment installs and even ordering, I mean, it seems a lot of companies, there's hiccups everywhere, but it was so clear, so concise, and so easy. We hit all of our targets, and we knew exactly what we needed, from electrical to the air input, output, to anything. If we're using any internet, any extra, we had it covered. So I didn't have to worry about it, which is pretty awesome when you're down to it. The design was really important for me because we were replacing actual massage therapists. So our members were, could have been apprehensive, like, why am I going from a real person to something of the unknown? So the design of the room, I still wanted it to be spa-like, but not out of reach. Like some people felt massage therapy and the spas were out of reach. I wanted this to be kind of something that would entertain someone just walking by going, oh my gosh, what is it? So we looked at elements. Since we have the hydro, we built it around the elements. You know, we added nice wood, dark wood in the bottoms to give the element a wall, an accent wall with nice wood paneling, brought in some flowers kind of things to make it feel like we could touch all the elements. The spacing of the beds is automatic, and each person has like their own little pod without having a wall to separate them. So they had their own cleaning, they had their own towel hooks, their own little table, and they're in and out and not really bothering anybody. But the colors are jewel tones with the blues to give the look of serenity with the blue. And, you know, we went from there, and people feel good in it, and people walking by are like, oh my gosh, I want to be there. What is this? Let me check it out. So that's how the design worked for us. And it was smooth, and we took old tanning rooms, a couple old offices, and then we just made space off the side of the front desk with some really nice dividers. So it's easy to design and implement.
Very cool. Thank you so much for sharing, Annie. Now, has your team done any cool marketing campaigns around HydroMassage?
You know, not HydroMassage specific, because it's woven into the fabric of Axiom. Cool. It is part of everything that we do. So if we're having a personal training session, the promotion is you go with the trainer afterwards. If you're doing a body success assessment, you go to the HydroMassage afterwards. If you're getting a recovery shake, so we'll bundle it. You get a shake and a recovery with your massage. So inside, outside, that's how we do the marketing with it, just because it is an everyday part of what we do, and it adds the value.
Thank you so much for sharing your experience, Annie. Spencer, we're coming to you to bring this all home for us. So tell us a little bit about ATC Fitness, where in the world you're located, how many locations, members, price point. Let's hear it.
Thanks for having me. We are located in Memphis, Tennessee. My dad started the business back in 1992. And in 2004, we went from one location to now we have 18 locations. And so we've done some pretty aggressive expansion since 2004. It's been a lot of work, but it's been also very rewarding. We've moved our way into a little bit more of East Tennessee, into Jackson, Tennessee from Memphis. And then we stay fairly in the north side of Mississippi as well. So Memphis is really close to Arkansas and really close to Mississippi. So we're able to leak into those areas and be effective.
Very, very cool. So price point, where are you guys? And then where does HydroMassage fit into that? So I know I looked on your website and you have a premium offering that is pretty HydroMassage heavy. So talk to us about those two options for your members.
Sure. So for many, many years, we were very traditional gym. We had contracts, 1, 2, and 3 year contracts, and it was $29 to $39 a month for our area. That was not very aggressive. It was on the higher end at the time. When we started to see Planet expanding back in the late 2000s into more of our region, we started looking at those value price models. And so what we came up with was our current model, which is $15 and $25 a month. And the $15 a month gets you one of our locations. The $25 a month gets you all locations. And what we did was we've had tanning somewhat the entire time. Even back in the late 90s, we had tanning. It wasn't very good tanning, but it was tanning nonetheless. A couple of years ago, when we started to take on some competition in our market, it wasn't so much what they had. It was the fact that I was only offering one amenity beyond being able to use multi-club, and that was tanning. I felt like I was painting myself into a corner with an amenity that only a small percentage of people were able to use. I went to URSA. We toured the entire floor, and we looked at multiple different units, and we sat on the lounge. And I think, Dan, was that about when the lounge was coming out? Was a couple of years ago, right?
Yeah, it was shortly after that you took a look at it, and I think you've looked at the bed prior years, and it wasn't going to work for you. For
us, what we were trying to do was to present something to our membership base that 100% of the public was able to use. It was approachable. Obviously, the lounge makes it a little bit more approachable from a massage standpoint. And so what we did was we started to convert. It was a fairly large undertaking. I think we ended up getting somewhere around 53 lounges total. So we were removing the same, if not more, tanning beds. And so I had to maneuver that around as well in sales and, what we were going to do with those. And then we had to retrofit the rooms. The rooms were great size anyway, so the lounges fit perfectly in the rooms, but we updated the flooring and the paint, and we added some viewing windows and things like that. I wanted the members to really see what other folks were doing with the HydroMassage. We did it as added value to the premium membership, and we have seen quite a bit of upgrading going on. We've had it just a little over 12 months, but can we really say it's been 12 months, right? It's really been about 7 or 8 months.
6, yeah.
And so we've already seen positive impact. It's been very eye-opening to see the public and how they're reacting to HydroMassage based upon how easy it is to use. I know I use it after my workouts in the morning, and I don't want to get up. We've gone from 8 minutes to 10 minutes now. And so the extra 2 minutes, and even at 8 minutes, I was really satisfied. But at 10 minutes, I just sit there for another 10 minutes if nobody's in line. And I just kind of cool down and really just kind of take it all in. So it's been a joy to have.
I love that. Now, Spencer, Dan was telling me that you were hesitant to make this decision, make this purchase. What was it? Was it actually seeing it, getting on the lounge? Was it touching it and trying it for yourself? Is that what pushed you to buy?
So it was running the numbers a lot like Don was talking about. When you see the added value to what you're doing for your membership base and the fact that you could get those upgrade numbers and change your median price of draft, however you're wanting to look at that with the way you're getting a return on your money. But we ran some of those numbers, and from what we were hearing from Dan and some of the other sales guys of what other clubs were able to accomplish, I'm probably downplaying a little bit what I was hoping to accomplish because I didn't know really what to do with an existing space. Adding these is not as effective as opening a new club with them. Dan and I talked about that yesterday in our world, basic to premium, how the difference in premium can be when you're opening a club with HydroMassage rather than retrofitting and bringing in hydro after you're already open. So I think from our perspective, we've reached our goals and projections in the last year of where we wanted to be. Certainly, hopefully moving forward, we can continue some of the great things that the guys talk about there at HydroMassage on how to implement those. And I'll tell you, getting people on them is definitely the most effective.
And that's a very interesting conversation to have, Spencer, about opening with them versus adding them. I do want to mention to our listeners and viewers that Spencer's website. So, Spencer, can you give your website real quick?
It's www.atcfitness.com.
Check it out because what they did that's super cool is it's basic, premium, and premium is just loaded with HydroMassage information, pictures. I believe you had videos on there too. So if anybody has recently brought HydroMassage into your facility and you're looking for a really cool way to market that on your website, check out ATC Fitness. Awesome. So Spencer, what do your members love most about HydroMassage? What's some of the feedback? So you brought it into an existing location. What have your members said about it?
We wanted to come up with somewhat of our own tagline. It may have it on the website. I'm not quite sure, but I know I say it in a lot of our commercials and I do a lot of those. So we refresh, we recover, and we rejuvenate. And I think that touches on just about all the things that everybody would love. And, as far as getting a workout, which is usually tough, but then to get refreshed and to recover as well, and then to rejuvenate themselves to then leave and go back into the world. We did get some side eyes, when we started adding these things, and they're like, well, how much is this going to cost me now? And it's like I'm already beating them up for $25, right? So the $25 does still get them the HydroMassage. We just added value.
All right, Spencer, I'm really excited about this question. I worked hard on this one for you.
Sure.
So my background is billing and software. So I'm thinking, 24-hour club, only, let's say half your membership has the premium. How do you access control who and when people can use the HydroMassage lounge chairs?
So that was fairly challenging. We are unmanned throughout the night. And just like you were saying, some people have it, some people don't, basic to premium. We do have fairly large amount of hours that we cover throughout the day. So we're 6 a.m. till 10 at night. That's, I would think, more of a traditional type gym hours, but we're open for those other 8 hours. We keep them closed off throughout the night. And when somebody wants to use them during the staffed hours that we're there, at first it was to basically show them how to use the unit. It was new to everybody at the time, and we already had a membership base. And so that goes back to the opening with it or adding it. So when you're opening with it, you're doing it on every single tour and everybody knows how to use it inside the club. Well, with us adding it after we were already open, we needed to have that customer touch. When they wanted to use the unit, they still come to the front desk and we take them in there and we show them how to use it if it's their first or second time. And after that, they get accustomed to it. So yes, we do put people in the bed, just like a tanning unit or something like that. So they have to come up and ask us to use it during those staffed hours. Good question.
And I'm curious, Dan, do you see anybody like key card access for 24-hour clubs? Like what else do you see during those unmanned hours?
Yeah, it's become more common with all the 24-hour clubs. We have to have that. So when they come in, they swipe their key fob, and it says whether they're a premium member or not. They can use it once, and then it resets at midnight. So once a day, they get it. Workout Anytime does that. Anytime Fitness does that. Planet Fitness does that. There's a lot of clubs that they've gone that way, and so we've evolved and we've made it easy for them to do that.
And then Dan, on the keypad, don't you have to put in like a member code so like it wouldn't start if you didn't have that premium membership?
That is an option that clubs can do it. They can either have a key fob like Anytime or Workout Anytime,
yep.
Or they could actually just come up and hit start and they have to put their membership number in.
Cool.
It may be their telephone number, it may be their membership number, whatever it is, and then they will be good to go.
Awesome. Thank you. Spencer, I'll let you finish up with anything you wanted to say on the customer service of HydroMassage, how they've been to work with post-install, anything you want to add?
I mean, having 53 of them, you think, my gosh, we would run into something over and over again, but we really haven't. I think out of the 53, we had one issue with a screen. And when I was at HydroMassage this spring, I think it was back in February, Paul pulled me aside and wanted to talk about it. So when Dan talks about Paul being engaged, he's engaged. He knew exactly who I was and the fact that we were having an issue with our screen, and he wanted to handle it right then, and I was all for it. So the customer service has been great, obviously. So hopefully we can keep that up. And he's right. They're watching the units, and they get alerts when water is low or when something goes out or is about to go out. So that's great.
Awesome. Spencer, let us know, I'm a club owner and I'm, thinking about HydroMassage, but I'm still hesitant. What's one thing you would tell me, just what's one reason why I'm making that call today?
What you need to think about is what I touched on earlier in the fact that 100% of your membership base can use this. It is something that a 12-year-old, a 80-year-old, a 90-year-old can get on and off. And they can take advantage of HydroMassage and what it has to offer. And so to be able to offer something like that to your members should speak volumes for your club and the fact that you care about them.
I love that. Annie, how about you? What would you tell somebody? What's one reason why they're making that call to HydroMassage today?
I would tell them to take the money off of the table, because what you spend, you're going to make it back. Plus, if you follow the play that the HydroMassage team gives you, and they have so many people with best practices, so we can take that off. And then I would ask, why would you deny your member base this opportunity and send them someplace else to spend their money for the massage or anything? So I think I would make them really think about it, because it's the value add. And even, especially right now, people are missing touch. They're afraid to go to massage therapists. They, in our times, they don't get it. And this helps people. I watch seniors come in every day that maybe haven't had a hug or, haven't had the interaction, and they love this. They're on time doing their thing, and don't take it away from your member base. Just do it.
Oh, I love that so much. Don, if you were talking to another club owner, operator that just was really hesitant to make the call to HydroMassage, what's one thing that you would tell them to do right now?
Well, I would say to him financially, hey man, would you spend $45,000 if you knew you'd have $100,000 back within 1 year?
Drop the microphone.
Mic drop. You know?
I like it, Don. I like it.
That's it.
Well, okay then.
When you think about what you're spending your money on in your club for instant return on investment, and that's what I was talking about, it's you're bringing in a service that across the board, your entire member base is going to possibly pay anywhere from $5 to $10 more per month. Yeah. And as long as you launch it right and you give them the trials that are going to get them across the line, and you set up that nice lounge type VIP treatment area, that's the return you're going to see. So, tell me something else in the industry that you could see that kind of return that quickly on.
Sure. That's awesome.
And you're doing a world of good for your members in terms of their health and wellness, physically, mentally, emotionally. It's just that massage at the end of your workout it goes a long way. That's
perfect. Thank you, Don. Allison, do you want to say something from the recovery standpoint? What's one thing that you would tell a club owner that, why do they have to call HydroMassage today?
Well, as Dan said, it is a cornerstone of recovery. So if you're interested in attracting members to your club for recovery, it holds a big space. You can do percussion, you can do compression, you can do cryotherapy, but it appeals to a certain audience. As Annie said, everyone, and Spencer said, everyone loves HydroMassage. So it really appeals to the masses. And, we have a challenge in our industry because we typically appeal to 20%, and we really need to attack and invite in that other 80%. And the beauty with recovery is it's a great tool to bring in that 80%. Because it's scary to come in to do a HIIT session sometimes. It might be scary to work with a personal trainer, might be scary to take a class, but it's not scary to get a massage, or it's not scary to do a recovery session. So use it as your recruitment tool as well.
Great information. Thank you so much, everybody. All right, Dan, bring it home for us. I think we've given club owners and operators enough reason to call you today.
Absolutely. No doubt about it. One thing I can say is this. Now more than ever is the time to bring Hydro in. Don't wait. Don't wait till January. Bring it in now. Yep. Hitachi Leasing has given an unbelievable deal for us. Cool. 6 months, no interest. 6 months, interest only. So 1 year. Call now. Get us in front of you. We will prove to you that you will make a lot of money and a lot of people happy.
Awesome.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Awesome. Is there a good sales phone number or email, Dan, for our listeners?
You can email me at dkennedy@hydromassage.com, and the phone is 727-237-8702.
Perfect. Thank you so much, everybody. We really appreciate you all being with us today. And thank you to our listeners and our viewers for tuning in today to hear the value proposition for promoting recovery in your health club with HydroMassage. So please tune in Friday, October 16th, as we explore the value proposition for Elite Go. And to show we walk the talk at the Fitness Business Podcast, all resources and links. And as a special bonus, we have 2 videos. So one from ATC Fitness and one from Gold's Gym, Middletown and Newburgh, to show you a little bit of their space, what they've done with HydroMassage, and you can get a glimpse inside their club. So you can find all of that at fitnessbusinesspodcast.com, adding value to our FBP family. Until next month, what you leave behind is not what is engraved in stone monuments, but what is woven into the lives of others. Hey, Fitness Business Podcast family, Sarah Pellegrino here, host of The Value Proposition. On the September episode with HydroMassage, 2 of our guests shared videos that they use to either market HydroMassage to their members and potential members, or to show members where in the club HydroMassage was and what it looked like. So stay tuned. I hope you find these helpful. Bye.
The Mid-South's best fitness center, ATC Fitness, is kicking it up a notch with newly added HydroMassage lounges. Stop by today for a massage lounge demonstration. It's the most relaxing, refreshing, and rejuvenating thing you can do for yourself on the market today. And it's included in our premium membership. Come into ATC Fitness. You deserve it. With 18 locations to choose from and now HydroMassage, what are you waiting for? Check us out at atcfitness.com.
ATC Fitness, exercise your right to look good.
Hey guys, just wanted to show you how we have our HydroMassage set up. So I just came in past the reception desk. This is kind of our big crossroads area. The main gym is out there. We have our Shake Bar Cafe there, our member services area. And then down here, it takes us to our child care, and the locker rooms are down there to the left. But then right there, HydroMassage recovery zone. Nice windows looking in. We've got 3 beds spaced, the TVs. The center TV is out at the moment. It normally is playing. We've usually got a news channel, ESPN, and the weather channel. And there you have it. So this is how we've set up the layout. It's visible, and every member walks by it as they're entering and exiting the locker room area. So high traffic area is where you want to put it. Visible. We did the open ceiling concept, and during the prime time, this is usually filled with all three. All 3 are usually used at the same time, and sometimes there's even a few people waiting. Gym's quiet right now. It's in the middle of the day, post-pandemic. That's it.